Yahtzee. Look at that there. Couple computers just sitting out here. Motherboards. Look at this one. That one there's got 4 RAM sticks. Check that out. Look at that. Them dudes right there. A lot of you probably already know, but some of you might not. All the gold plate on them makes them valuable. All those boards over there got gold plate. And I don't see any RAM sticks in here, but this one here will have some gold plate on it. And these motherboards are worth some money, depending on what kind they are. You know, it'd be like $1.50 to like, you know, $2 a pound or so for these ones here. And I don't have a scrap yard where I live that takes that kind of those kind of circuit boards. See all the gold pins on there? I don't know if you can see that very well. This is full of gold pins. Gold plated pins, it is. And there's nice chunks of aluminum on there. The heat sinks. Those are nice chunks of aluminum. And underneath this aluminum, there'll be a... let's pop that out of there. I'll show you that later, I guess. But, oh, here's one right here. Underneath these aluminum heat sinks, there'll be these deals here. These little dudes. The CPU chips are just full of gold plate. And them are valuable little guys. So there's a lot of gold plate in here. So that makes this a good little score. I did this for a really long time before I even realized that these motherboards were worth money, because you know I live in an area where the scrap yards don't even take them, and I always thought they were just e-waste. So you know I just scrapped probably, you know, I mean hundreds and hundreds, if not 1,000 of these things, just for the price of 10. You know, I took all the wires and stuff out and the aluminum, but all the circuit boards and all the gold plated circuit boards that are all throughout them things, I just scrapped it for the price of 10, which was, you know, never more than 10 cents a pound. And you know, it's only been like, you know, a couple years I guess now that I realized that stuff's worth money. But yeah, so I mean, you see these things laying around and just snatch them up, because you know what you're looking at right there between these two, just in the price of scrap metal and selling those gold plated boards, is you know, that's probably about $10, you know, what you see in the camera view right now, maybe more. Since I don't have a scrap yard around here that'll buy these motherboards and these, you know, these RAMs and these CPUs, you know, since I don't have a scrap yard that'll buy that kind of stuff, I just send all my stuff to boardsort.com. You know, that's a good deal. I mean, for me, it's a great deal. Because, you know, check that website out. And they don't really reply to emails, I noticed, but you send them something and they'll pay you real quick. So they're legit. I'm gonna make a video here in the next few days. I'm gonna scrap one of these dudes out, and I'll talk more about it later. For any of you that are interested, a lot of you might already know everything about that, but yeah, I'm gonna scrap one of these out, take everything out, and show it to you guys. And that video should be out in just a few days after this video. Close, except for it's broken right there. And down there, actually I jumped in there already and I broke it right there. There was just that little crack right there, which conceivably could have been covered up, you know, just drape a little piece of fabric or something, you know, or hang a little picture there, you know. That'd have been a nice that'd have been a nice little wall mirror there. You know, that definitely would have been salvageable, but I jumped in there like a big oaf and smashed it with my foot down there, so that's worthless now. But here's the reason why I fired the camera up down here. I went in there, I saw this cord. That's the only reason I even jumped in this dumpster. I seen that cord, I was gonna go get it. But then I got in there and I noticed that mirror. I smashed that mirror with my foot, and then I realized this box here. Look at this box here. Cabela's. These are always fun. See how it's sealed? See how it's sealed up? It's been opened. You can tell it's been opened once, but it's been resealed for some reason. And these are always fun. Let's find out live. Let's find out live on camera what it is. Well, not live, but you know what I mean. As it happens, anyways. Ah, lame. Lame-o. Driving down the street and I saw this. Someone threw all this stuff on the curb. This lady here, she's snatching up this. Look at this dresser. It's got this mirror and everything. It's a complete dresser. She's stuffing it all in her car and everything. And I'm gonna take these lights and stuff, some metal, this lamp. I'm just gonna leave that tree there. That won't last much longer. Someone will come and snatch that up. But I'm just gonna take these lights, that lamp, and since I'm taking something off someone's curb, I'm not gonna like dump these rocks out. I'll take all the rocks and everything and find a place to throw them away. But you're just driving down the street and see stuff like that. That's a good source of scores right there. I found this off camera. I went out. I didn't have my camera with me, and I found this. I wish I'd recorded it coming out of the dumpster, but anyways, I found this in a big apartment complex. And this is a real common thing if you hit the giant apartment complexes. You see this stuff quite frequently. That's the whole someone's whole aquarium system. I mean, that's like a air, not an air stone, but that's the equivalent of an air stone there. I mean, it's dirty. I'm just probably gonna throw that away. But let's see what we got in here. I see a piece of coral in here that has really got my eye because I have a big aquarium of my own, and that piece of coral down there is looking pretty nice to me. I'm real happy with finding that score because you just don't find stuff like that laying around every day. You know, especially if you got you a big old aquarium at home, and that's just real nice. You know, that's just something. That's right there. That's something you don't find every day. So, hi, Krish. But see, I haven't even looked in this thing yet. I just grabbed the whole thing and brought it home. It's got one little piece broken off, and I might have done that myself. But you know, you put that down in the aquarium, and it'll turn green and get dark, and you won't ever notice that. So, yeah, I'm real happy with that. That's a good little find for me right there. I like that a lot. Let's see what else we got down here. Got an air pump. I'm sure the air pump works. I'll keep that. I've got a bunch of these already, but you know, that's just like the one I use for my aquarium. And if mine ever burns out, you know, that's like gonna be like my third or fourth backup right there. But them are real nice ones. They're real quiet, and on these rubber feet. These rubber feet make it real nice. Those are real nice air pumps. That's about as good as they come, you know, as far as hobbyist level stuff goes. And there's a filter. I'll throw that filter out. There's a little heater. I'll keep that heater in my storage. Those come in handy when you got an aquarium. Let's see. That's a little LED light. Little LED lights. That's actually a real good find because those aquarium LED lights look pretty cool. So I'm gonna keep those. And I got some food. Pull that out. Some AquaSafe. I can't trust none of that stuff. I'll just throw all that stuff out. And this here, look at this. That's one of those magnet floats. These dudes are pretty cool. It's hard working one-handed, especially when you gotta take a magnet apart. But what you do with these is one goes on the outside like this, and one goes on the inside like this, and you slide it, and that's how you clean your aquarium. Yeah, see that algae starting to come off there? Those are real neat deals. I don't know, not a whole lot of people have seen those. Some little ornaments, little decorations. That's nothing I'm going to use, but you know, I put that kind of stuff on the curb somewhere. someone will snatch that up pretty quick. And like a little, some kind of food dish. I don't know why that's in an aquarium, but and parts of the filter. Throw that out. Let's see. Actually, one of these tanks had a turtle in it, because there's some turtle food right there. That might explain what this was. They kept that up on the dry land and put the turtle food in it. The turtle came and got it. Let's see. That's about it. There's a net down here. Little net. I'll just probably throw that in my scrap pile. Take it to the scrap yard. I've got a bunch of those. That's kind of a nice one though. It's a little heavy duty. Anyways, and a little 5-gallon aquarium and a 10-gallon aquarium. And you know, those will clean up real nice. That you get the algae wet and it just comes off real easy. So both those aquariums right there would clean up to the point where they'd almost look brand new. But I'm just gonna put them on the curb somewhere. I'm not even gonna deal with it. I've got enough aquariums. So, but I'm real happy about that dude right there. That's just a nice find right there. Look at that. Look at that right there. All right. That's just something you might never find, really. One that nice, you know. Let's see, I broke a piece off of it already. Stupid idiot. But, you know, the rest of this stuff, all this other stuff, the aquariums and all this air pumps and filters and lights, well, you don't usually find real nice LED lights like that, but so that's kind of nice. But, you know, in general, aquariums, you know, your whole systems get thrown out, you know, like the fish die. And they just get sick of dealing with it, so they just pack it all up in there and throw it in the dumpster. And if there's garbage in the dumpster, you know, it'll land soft on some bags and it won't bust. So a lot of times you'll see them in there and they'll just be broken. But you know, about half the time they make it through because they land on bags and they don't break. But yeah, I mean, that's just the whole system. Everything there is this. I mean, that's just everything you need. So, and that's just a real common thing. You see that quite often.